For years, I hated my side profile. I hated how my chin seemed to just blend into my neck. It made me feel insecure, like I lacked something essential. This wasn't about vanity, not really. This was about feeling whole. I wanted a chin that reflected the strength I felt inside. That's when I started researching genioplasty. Genioplasty, I learned, is a surgical procedure that reshapes the chin. It can involve implants for those who want a more projected chin, or bone shaving for those who want a reduction. My case was the former. I wanted that sharp, defined jawline that I felt would finally make my face match my spirit. The decision wasn't made overnight, La. It took months of research, of weighing the pros and cons, of really looking at myself in the mirror. Finally, I took the plunge and booked a consultation with a plastic surgeon. I was nervous, sure, but also excited. This felt like the first step towards finally becoming the best version of myself. It was time to stop hiding behind my insecurities and embrace the change I craved. The first consultation was nerve-wracking. I remember sitting in the waiting room, flipping through magazines but not really absorbing anything. When the doctor finally called me in, though, he put me at ease immediately. He listened patiently as I explained my insecurities and what I hoped to achieve. He then took the time to explain the procedure in detail, outlining the risks and benefits. Next came the CT scans. These were crucial for the doctor to get a three-dimensional image of my existing bone structure. Using special software, he showed me exactly how he planned to reshape my chin using an implant. It all felt very high-tech and precise, which was reassuring. I wanted to make sure that I was making informed decisions every step of the way. We discussed the size and shape of the implant in great detail. I didn't want anything too drastic, just enough to create a natural-looking balance. The doctor completely understood and worked with me to find the perfect fit. Leaving the clinic that day, I felt a mix of trepidation and excitement. It was really happening. The day of the surgery finally arrived. I won't lie, I was a complete mess of nerves. But the nurses and doctors were amazing. They kept me calm and reassured me that everything would be all right. Before I knew it, I was lying on the operating table, the anesthetic gently pulling me under. The surgery itself was pretty straightforward from what I understand. It was done under general anesthesia, so I was completely out of it. The doctor made an incision inside my mouth along the lower gum line and inserted the implant. Then he secured it in place with tiny screws, ensuring it wouldn't move. The whole thing took about an hour. When I woke up in the recovery room, I was groggy and disoriented. My chin felt numb and swollen, and I had an ice pack strapped to my face. The pain wasn't unbearable, more like a dull ache, but emotionally, I was all over the place. The recovery process was a journey of its own. There were days when I doubted my decision, days when the swelling made me question if it was all worth it. But as the weeks passed, the swelling went down, and I started to see the new me emerge. My new chin felt like it had always been there, like it was always meant to be part of me. Every time I caught my reflection, I felt a surge of confidence. It was more than just a physical change, it was a transformation of how I saw myself. I felt more aligned with who I wanted to be, who I felt I was on the inside. The insecurities that had once plagued me began to fade away. This journey taught me that it's okay to seek change if it helps you feel more complete. It's okay to take that leap of faith for your own happiness. And now with my new profile, I feel ready to face the world with a renewed sense of self and a new outlook on life.